Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Good news, the DVD bundles are back. And the reason why they were put on hold temporarily be due to the pandemic. Because wasn't going outside unless it was just absolutely necessary. But now, you know, with everybody wearing masks and gloves, just kind of safe to venture out, but still be careful. Keep your social distance. Put your mask on. Be sure to put your gloves on, because see a lot of people with no gloves. And how you pick up germs is usually from your hands, not smearing anything on your face or get your nose up against anything just accidentally or just inadvertently touching things, doors, doorknobs and things of that nature, handles. So please be sure to be careful out there. And let me just say this before I get into this. If everybody took this really serious, when you look out your door, it would be like a scene from Twilight Zone. Hardly nobody outside. You see a handful of people outside coming from the store, going to the store, or going to get some essentials. Instead of, I'm going to visit my friend or my neighbor or my family members. You know, it's okay. It's the holiday. You know, we could take a day off from, this. No, you can't, because it's not taking a day off. So please put your gloves on. Please put your mask on when you step outside your front door. You know, I got some cats that come to my front door and at nighttime, and I give them some because I got a soft spot for animals. I see neighbors, people pulling up, people getting out, people going in, people going in. It's like it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Everybody working the night shift. But forgive me for digressing, you know. But please be careful out there. You know, really, please be careful, because you're not only saving your life, you're saving the lives of others. So, again, the DVD bundles are back, and you get great deals on these, because when you buy in bulk, you get great deals. This is DVD bundle number 3. This is probably one of my most diverse bundles that I've have. Number 1 has a lot of songs. Number 2 have a lot, but this one has a lot, and has a lot of different artists and different styles, because in order to be a good musician and a musician that does gig a lot and gigs a lot, you got to be able to play a lot of stuff. You know, you can't be close man. I ain't playing. That ain't my kind of music. The only thing that I don't play or promote is stuff that's disrespectful to women. I've had a lot of rap gaps come my way and I had to turn them away, even though they was offering me a lot of money to do production. I'm like, I don't do the bitches and whores thing, man. You know, how would you like anybody to address your mother, your sister, your daughter with those names? You know, so why are you doing it? You know, so that's the only really thing that I don't do. And that's for that reason. But everything else, R&B, jazz, blues, gospel, you know, you name it. I don't do a whole lot of gospel, but, you know, I can do gospel and I've done it. But that's just not something that I do. It's not that I don't like it. It's just something I don't do, because the majority of the guitar player responsibility in gospel is just picking notes. And I like playing chords. So that's why. But anyway, DVD bundle number 3, which consists of almost 200 songs, about 185 to be almost accurate. Give or take a few, give or take a few this way or that way. A lot of great songs. And this time what I'm able to do is I sat down and I gave you the listing for every song except for DVD disc number 8, which is kind of the mystery DVD. You get 18 songs. And the only hint I'm going to give you with that is it is one of my favorite artists of the 70s. Matter of fact, if I had a top 5, they would be number 3. You know, love these guys. Great guitar work. And that's one reason why I put this or added them to this list. So again, you can look down here and see all the songs that are coming your way. Like I said, about 185. And normally, you know, this is the kind of deal that you're getting. For those who don't know I have a tabbing service, $15 a song, 2 song minimum. If I were to tab these 185 songs, which you get 8 discs, that would be $2,775 for this collection of these songs, 185 songs. Normally, when I was selling these before the pandemic kicked in, I was selling for $90. You know, so doing this social distancing thing, you know, I want to try to get you guys really engaged in trying to learn songs while we sitting in the house waiting this out. And normally this package would have been or was $90. For you guys, the sale is $60. And for the patrons, $45. Being a patron does have its benefits. So it's $60 plus $5 shipping and handling if you are a Patreon, and I appreciate you. $45 for you plus, $45 plus $5 shipping and handling. Again, as you can look down here, you can see all these great songs. MP3 files, so it will play on your computer. It won't play on your DVD player because it's not formatted for a DVD player. Because if it was formatted for DVD player, you'll have about 20 discs. That's the cool thing about computer. It compresses the files, so you can put quite a few on a file to read on your computer. Also, it's for Windows. If you got Mac, I really wouldn't suggest you buy this because sometimes it won't read on Mac because it wasn't formatted on Mac. So again, I discourage anybody that only have a Mac in the house to not buy this. And I know there's some people that just love Mac, and I'm like, that's cool, but it's good to have a Windows PC in the house too, in case of an emergency, in case of you need to read something that you can't read on your Mac. You can go on eBay all day long and get a secondhand used Windows PC for $50-$60. I just bought a PC. It came yesterday. I paid $20 for it. Okay, a Toshiba laptop satellite. That's all I use. I love the Toshiba products. The monitor, the screen, and everything. I like it. So you can always get a little secondhand one just to have on hand, just to learn these songs if you're serious about learning these songs. Like I said, you get Ray Parker Jr., you get a lot of 80s guitar stuff, you get a lot of 70s stuff, you get a blues book, you get a Johnny Guitar Watson on top of the blues book if you're into blues and want to learn some Bobby Blue Bland stuff, Johnny Guitar Watson stuff. The disco book alone I was selling for $40 because everybody wants to play disco. Whenever I post a songbook on eBay that's a disco book, it goes within a day. And a lot of times I say, I can't ship outside the United States. And this was years ago. And I had people say, hey, I'll give you $50 to ship it to me in France. Okay, I'll go to the post office tomorrow. The chic books, when I post them on eBay, they go in a matter of hours. Because again, I had a guy, I think it might have been in the UK. He said, I want this book. I said, well, I'm just not shipping out there. And he told me, hey, I'll give you an offer you can't refuse. And he did, and I shipped it. GQ, Brass Construction, Soul Collection, Neo, and disc number 8, the mystery disc, which has 19 songs. So again, this is a great deal. You're only as good as what you can play. And the more stuff you play, the more you work. The more stuff you play on diverse styles, the better musician you become, the better songwriter you become. Because about a year ago, I had an older gentleman come to me. He said, I got this function. And he's a singer. He said, I want a 50s sound doo-wop song. Could you do that? Even though I wasn't born back then, I'm like, yeah, I can do that because I know the formula. I know how those songs were written back then, and I just applied that formula to the song that I'm writing. It gives it that 50s feel because one of the things that stand out about the 50s format quickly is doing the change, the turnaround is always a 7th chord. Always a 7th chord. I noticed that. Just like with rock, it's usually they playing fifths. They're not the power chords as they call it. They're not playing full-fledged 4 and 5 note chords. They're playing 2 notes. In most cases, things like that. You start to notice when you start to play different styles of music. You pick up so much stuff, and you don't even know it when you're playing different styles of music. Don't be closed, man. Just say I'm a black dude, only play black music. I'm a white dude, only want to play white music. Music is music, okay? Music ain't got no color. Hello? So the more you learn, the more songs you can play, the better off you will become from a financial standpoint, business-wise, or just for your just personal pleasure. You won't be able to kick back at home and just say, hey, I want to play all these different types of songs. I can do that. So again, bundle DVD number 3 is now available again. And normally it was $90 for almost 200 songs, and you get it now for a special price for $60. And again, if you're a part of the Patreon, again, I appreciate you guys. $45 plus $5 shipping and handling. Again, MP3 files play on your computer, not on your DVD player. You get 8 discs once you submit your payment. PayPal is right down there. I usually ship stuff out within the next business day. You know, so like if I get it today, which is Sunday morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning, if I get a request or order in sometime throughout the day of Sunday, going to the post office first thing in the morning anyway, because I got to ship out that base. I'm going to miss that green base. Actually, it's blue. Just looks green. So I'm going to the post office first thing Monday. So I'll ship out your DVDs first thing Monday morning with priority tracking. So as soon as I come from the post office, I enter the tracking in the PayPal. They send you an email and say, hey, your package on the way. Just track it, watch it, see how it gets to you. So great deal. So only $60 plus flat out shipping and handling. You can't beat this. And these songs are not on eBay. I mean, not on YouTube. So this is a great deal because there's so much stuff here. And like I said, and I'll say this and then I'm going to sign off again. You're only as good as what you can play. If you play a shitload of songs, your phone will be ringing every day. Every day. And again, it makes you a better player when you play different songs and just learn a lot of songs. Because these are not hard songs. They're not hard at all. But if you're not a musician, it seems hard or looks hard to you, but I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary or extremely complicated on any of these songs because the majority of the songs that you hear are not complicated. And I'm going to say this and sign off. There are some songs that are complicated and they're done deliberately. Earth, Wind & Fire is big time notorious for that. They will give you stuff to say, hey, what was that? Oh, when you're just about done with the song, it's like, I'm okay. I'm on Easy Street. Then they throw something at you at the end because I just did a song called In Time. Real repetitious song, which is rare for Earth, Wind & Fire. Some, but at the end, they throw in these horns and this weird accent thing twice at the end. I'm like, oh my goodness. But anyway, again, I'm signing off now. DVD bundle number 3, which consists of over 185 songs, almost 200 songs. Only $60 flat out shipping and handling. PayPal information is right down there. If I get an order in today, it will go out first thing Monday morning. When orders come in, they go out normally the very next business day. So you get this within like 4 days. I'll say probably by Thursday, you'll be getting this. But I know that the post office and everybody else has been a little slow because of the pandemic. But for the most part, they've been pretty consistent with getting stuff that I've ordered. It might take a next extra day or 2 days more at the max. But normally, when it says it's going to show up, it does. So until next time, take care and thanks for watching. I just want to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. I haven't forgotten everything. You get 8 discs, 185 songs, $60, flat out shipping and handling. PayPal information is right down there. Till next time, take care. And the list of songs, of course, are down here. You can look at them all.